Covering Colorado first at 5 and taking you to Douglas County and a story that will gobble up your attention. The population there is growing in more ways than one. Our Connor McHugh set out today to find out what's flocking to areas like Parker and Castle Pines and why the state's wildlife experts are keeping close watch.
As Douglas County grows, new neighbors arrive every day, but in the Pinery, it's taking a bit of an adjustment.
I seem to think they ruled the roost around here.
Ken Swearinga has lived here 30 years now. Rarely is his community divided like this.
Oh, I like them, yeah.
I consider them filthy.
Swearinga and his neighbors aren't talking about people, but instead wild turkeys. Flocks of which roam their yards, pillage bird feeders, and slow traffic every day.
They'll strut across the street. They don't care.
He says while the occasional sighting is nothing new here, over the past 5 years, the population has appeared to explode.
Most of the time, though, they're in groups of 3 or 4, 5 or 6. I've seen upwards of 20 or 30 at a time.
Wildlife experts are noticing it too.
They're definitely showing up a little bit higher numbers and, in these different areas.
A wildlife manager for Colorado Parks and Wildlife, Justin Olson, says sightings are increasing in most foothill suburbs like Douglas County, but especially in Castle Pines. He says some population growth is part of it, but new development is too.
Where maybe they once didn't occur, they are starting to utilize other areas because new housing developments or commercial developments are starting to move them around the landscape a bit.
They come from that cul-de-sac.
Veronica Bergeron hates the turkeys because they disturb her rare bird watching area and leave a mess.
They're pesty, and frankly, they poop all over everything.
In this neighborhood, known for its natural charm, one species is now making itself at home.
To me, I kind of enjoy them. I don't mind them at all.
No matter how one feels, it's likely they're sticking around for a while.
They got a good life here. This is a good gig for them.
CPW says wild turkeys will flock towards shiny objects and food, so make sure to keep things like mirrors and bird feeders out of their reach. You should call the office if you have concerns about injury, disease, or aggression in the population. In Parker, Connor McHugh covering Colorado First.
Connor covers all that is Douglas County, and he wants to hear what's impacting your neighborhoods. Reach out by calling 303-863-TIPS or via CBSColorado.com.